Stop pretending you have time. You don't. Every second you waste on hesitation is a second stolen from the life you could have built. Life is not some rehearsal where you get to practice first and perform later. This is it. This is the stage. The lights are on. The clock is ticking. And no one is going to tell you when it's your turn. If you're waiting for permission, you're already losing. The world doesn't care about your comfort. The universe doesn't pause for you to figure things out. It moves relentlessly, and either you move with it or it leaves you behind. You can blame, you can complain, you can list excuses that sound reasonable to anyone who wants to stay small, or you can decide that you're done living below your potential. The mind is the engine, and you are either driving it with intention or letting it drift into a ditch. Your mindset isn't just a perspective, it's your weapon. If you believe the world owes you something, you will starve. If you believe that life happens to you, you'll drown. But if you understand that every obstacle is raw material for your evolution, then nothing can break you. The people around you will settle. They'll try to make you comfortable in mediocrity because your ambition scares them. They'll tell you to slow down, to be realistic, to stop pushing so hard. You have to smile at their advice and then do the exact opposite. You have to train your brain to see what you want so vividly that it becomes more real than your current reality. That's the root. Mindset shapes vision. Vision drives action, and action changes everything. Belief is not some fluffy, inspirational concept. It's the foundation of creation. If you don't believe in it, you will never build it. Your belief is the fuel that burns when there's no external motivation. It's what keeps you grinding when no one is watching. And belief is built, not found. You build it by keeping promises to yourself, by proving to yourself that you will show up even when it's inconvenient, even when it's painful. Every time you quit, you teach your brain that you can't be trusted. Every time you push through, you prove to yourself that you're unstoppable. That's how belief becomes unshakable, by surviving the moments when quitting seems like the only option. Clarity is your compass. You can run fast in the wrong direction, and it will get you nowhere faster. Most people aren't lost because they lack talent. They're lost because they don't know where they're going. Clarity cuts through noise. When you know what you want, the world stops being a blur of distractions and becomes a sharp image. But clarity demands that you strip away the nonsense, the fake goals that sound good but mean nothing to you, the borrowed dreams that belong to someone else. You have to dig until you find the thing that you would chase, even if it broke you, even if no one applauded, even if it took years in the dark. Once you have that, you can make decisions in seconds. Does this take me closer to the vision? If not, it's a no. No explanation, no guilt, no hesitation. Vision is the picture you paint in your mind that's so detailed, so alive, you can almost touch it. If your vision doesn't scare you, it's too small. It should pull you out of bed when the rest of the world is still sleeping. It should make you restless when you're not working toward it. And here's the truth, no one will see your vision at first. That's not their job. Their lack of understanding is not your problem. You're the architect, the builder, the one holding the blueprint. You can't wait for others to see what you see. You have to act as if it's already built. Walk like it's real. Talk like it's inevitable. Your vision should be so vivid in your mind that you start bending reality to fit it. Purpose is the fire that doesn't go out. Without it, every victory feels empty. Every achievement turns to dust in your hands. Purpose is not something you randomly discover. It's something you decide. You decide that your life will stand for something. You decide that your days will be spent creating, building, impacting, not just existing. Purpose is the antidote to burnout. When you are aligned with it, the grind stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like privilege. You stop asking, how long do I have to work? And start asking, how much more can I give? Discipline is the bridge between vision and reality. Forget motivation. It's unreliable. It's emotional. It comes and goes like the weather. Discipline is cold. It's consistent. It's unromantic. Discipline shows up when you don't feel like it. It doesn't care about your mood. It doesn't negotiate. It's the reason you train when you're tired, the reason you work when you're uninspired, the reason you keep your word when no one's watching. Every time you act with discipline, you reinforce the identity of someone who follows through. And identity is everything. You can't rise above the story you believe about yourself. Action is where all the philosophy, all the intention, all the dreams either live or die. Thinking about it is not doing it. Planning is not doing it. Talking about it is not doing it. Only doing it is doing it. Most people fail because they never leave the mental stage. They're addicted to preparation. They want to feel ready before they start, but readiness is a myth. You don't wait to act. You act to become ready. Every step forward gives you more clarity, more skill, more confidence. The only way to figure it out is to move. And yes, you will make mistakes. You will fail. You will get it wrong. But every failure is a doorway. If you keep walking through them, you eventually reach the one that leads to the life you want. Gratitude is not weakness. Gratitude is fuel. When you can look at what you have, no matter how little, and still feel the spark to keep building, you're untouchable. People confuse gratitude with complacency. They think being grateful means you stop pushing, stop wanting more. That's false. True gratitude sharpens your hunger. It grounds you so you don't crumble under the weight of ambition. You can want more and still appreciate what's already here. Gratitude keeps you from chasing for the sake of chasing. It makes the journey worth something beyond the result. Without it, you'll hit milestones and feel nothing. You'll build towers and stand on top feeling empty. Gratitude is what makes success feel like success instead of just another number. Adaptability is survival. The plan you start with will not be the plan you finish with. The market will change. Technology will change. People will change. You will change. If you cling to the way it was, you die with it. Rigidity is a coffin. Flexibility is a weapon. Being adaptable doesn't mean you have no principles. It means you can bend without breaking. You can pivot without losing your core. The most dangerous person is the one who can be completely focused and yet completely open. They can burn down their own plans if the situation demands it and rebuild faster than anyone else. Adaptability is speed. Adaptability is power. Resilience is the art of coming back when you're not supposed to. Life will hit you harder than you think you can take. It will rip away people you love, opportunities you counted on, things you thought you couldn't live without. The question is not if it will happen, it will. The question is who you will become after it happens. Most break and stay broken. They let the hit define them. But you have to learn to absorb the punch, fall, and stand up faster each time. Resilience is not about avoiding pain. It's about refusing to be destroyed by it. Every time you get back up, you make the next hit less powerful. And over time, you stop fearing the hits altogether. That's when you're truly dangerous, when nothing can keep you down for long. Learning is the multiplier. Everything you want becomes easier when you keep learning. Skills compound. Knowledge compounds. The faster you learn, the faster you adapt, the faster you win. But learning isn't passive. It's not just reading, watching, listening. It's doing. It's failing and then asking, what did I miss? It's breaking your own work apart to find the flaw before the world does. The people who rise are the ones who learn faster than their competition. They don't wait for lessons to come to them, they hunt for them. They seek out discomfort because discomfort is where the real learning happens. And once you learn, you have to apply it instantly. Knowledge unused is just mental clutter. And now here's the part most avoid. You will not get applause at the start. The world does not cheer for you when you're at the beginning. It ignores you, it doubts you, it laughs at you. They will tell you it's impossible, that you're not special, that you don't have what it takes. They're not lying. They're telling you the truth as they see it. But their truth is not yours. The only way to make them see is to keep going long after they expect you to quit. You must become so consistent, so relentless, that their doubt becomes irrelevant. Their noise will fade into the background, and your results will speak louder than any argument. There will be days when you want to walk away. Days when you wonder if it's worth it. Days when the gap between where you are and where you want to be feels impossible to cross. These are the days that make you. Anyone can push when it's easy. Champions are forged in the days that feel like hell. And here's the truth. Once you go through enough hell, you stop fearing it. You start recognizing it as the path. You stop looking for comfort and start looking for challenge, because you know that's where you grow. Comfort is the enemy, challenge is the ally. There's no finish line. You don't arrive and stop. Every level you reach will show you another level above it. The goal is not to be done. The goal is to keep becoming. You don't retire from growth. You don't graduate from discipline. You don't get to say, I've made it, and then coast. The second you start coasting, you start dying. The hunger must stay alive. The focus must stay sharp. This is a lifelong game, and the ones who win are the ones who never put the sword down. Stay hungry. Stay focused. Kill the part of you that wants to take it easy. Destroy the version of yourself that would rather fit in than stand out. Burn the bridge back to average. Make it impossible to return to who you were before you decided to demand more from yourself. You will never regret going too far for your dream. You will regret stopping halfway. And when the exhaustion comes, because it will, you have to remember that exhaustion is not the signal to stop. It's the signal that you're in the zone where most people quit. That's the territory where competition dies and legends are made. Most people retreat at the first sign of fatigue, but if you push past it, you enter a space where you're almost alone. This is where the breakthroughs hide. This is where the real rewards live. That's the hidden truth no one tells you. The prize is always just beyond the point where you want to give up the most. You will have to cut people out. This is not cruelty, it's necessity. Not everyone who starts with you can finish with you. Some will try to pull you back to the level where they're comfortable. Some will resent you for changing, for breaking free from the story they still believe. Let them go. Your journey demands energy, and you cannot waste it on convincing someone to believe in you. If they don't see it, let them watch from the distance. And maybe someday they'll understand. But even if they don't, you keep moving. You will also have to cut parts of yourself, the lazy part, the fearful part, the insecure part, the part that procrastinates, overthinks, hesitates. Those parts don't belong in the life you're building. You kill them by starving them, by refusing to feed them excuses. You replace them with action. You replace them with habits that make quitting harder than continuing. You create a life where discipline is easier than distraction, where momentum is your natural state. Stop looking for motivation. You are not a child who needs to be inspired into cleaning their room. You are an adult who has chosen a mission. That mission is the reason you get up. That mission is the reason you go to bed tired. That mission is the reason you keep going when every nerve in your body is screaming for rest. Motivation is a spark. Mission is a furnace. Sparks die quickly. Furnaces burn for decades. Build the furnace. There will be temptations to take shortcuts, to grab something easy instead of building something great. The world is full of fast, hollow wins-likes, clicks, moments of applause that vanish in seconds. Don't fall for them. You are here to create something that outlives you, something with weight, something that matters. Shortcuts may get you there faster, but they leave you with nothing worth having. True mastery takes time. It demands patience and persistence and the humility to suck at something long enough to get good at it. You must also understand this. The clock is always running. Every day you're either moving closer to your vision or further from it. There is no pause. Every choice counts. Every moment spent mindlessly scrolling, every hour lost in distraction, every decision to delay is a silent vote for staying the same. You think you have time, but you don't. Your window is closing, and you don't know when it shuts. One day, it will. And on that day, you will either be grateful for how you spent your time or haunted by it. Do not chase balance in the way most people define it. They think balance means equal comfort in all areas, but comfort never made anyone great. Your balance will look extreme to others. It will look obsessive, unhealthy, even insane. That's fine. Let them think that. You're not here to live their version of balance. You're here to live your version of fulfillment. Sometimes that means working while they sleep. Sometimes that means missing events, declining invites, sacrificing leisure for creation. These are not losses. They are investments. Success is not supposed to feel safe. It's supposed to feel like standing on the edge of a cliff, wind in your face, heart pounding, ready to jump. If you feel completely secure, you're in the wrong place. Growth comes from risk, from putting yourself in situations where failure is real, where stakes are high, where the outcome is uncertain. That's where you find out who you really are. Safety is the slow death. Risk is the pulse of life. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to act while afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the refusal to let fear make your decisions. Fear is a liar. It whispers the worst-case scenarios until you're paralyzed. But here's the truth. The worst-case scenario is not failing. It's not trying. Failure you can recover from. Regret is permanent. Every time you act in spite of fear, you weaken its grip. Every time you let fear stop you, it grows stronger. At the end of your life, you will not remember the safe days. You will remember the days you risked it all. The days you went all in. The days you bled for something you believed in. That's what will matter. Not the possessions, not the titles, not the applause. The only real measure is, did you live fully? Did you pour yourself into your vision until there was nothing left? Did you stay hungry? Did you die focused? This is the call. No more waiting, no more half efforts, no more playing small to keep others comfortable. You are here to make something happen that wouldn't exist without you. You are here to take the raw material of your life and forge it into something unforgettable. Every day you wake up is another chance to write that story. Every day you waste is a page you never get back. So, stop wasting them. Move with urgency. Think with clarity. Act with discipline. Adapt with speed. Learn without end. Get back up every time. Stay grateful. Stay dangerous. Stay hungry. Die focused.